under unskilled human resources. Potter, person who makes the pots of clay or different sand. Person again falls here in unskilled. Next, semi-skilled. Such kinds or such types of human resources which requires just little, just semi, not vast, just little or few skills to be performed. For example, we can say electricians. They don't have any vast degree, but they perform. But they have a skill. Without a skill, one person can't wire the home. Can they? No. They have a skill, but not the vast degree. They fall under semi-skilled. You can say plumber, etc. Yeah. These are the human resources which fall under semi-skilled human resource. Because they don't have the vast skills, vast degree, certificate. And the third one, I think you better know, who are skilled. Such human resource who have achieved huge degree, who have gained huge skill, who have earned different qualities to perform a certain work in different ways. Such type of labor or such type of human resource falls under skilled human resource. For example, doctor. You have better seen. Doctor has different quality, different skills to treat the people. If they does mistake, different problems will occur. So a person needs good quality, good skill in order to perform the works which is done by doctor. That's why it falls under skilled human resource. In the same way, we can say engineer, etc. So they are the people who have earned or gained lots of qualities, lots of skills in order to perform the work. And all these works are done in order to develop the nation. Hope you understood. Next category is that based on tenure of work. I think you know what is tenure. Tenure means working period, time, years. Yeah, it's the time in which a person performs work. They make themselves busy in their occupation. That is the tenure. Okay, so on the basis of the tenure of work, human resource can be classified in the short term, such type of work which do not require long period of time. They just need few period, few time, or they are appointed. They are carried on. They are appointed on any work, on any certain work, on some specific work for the short period of time. For example, census enumerator. Yeah, census enumerator. census enumerator? I think you are better observed. The person or the scholars who was in order to enumerate, in order to collect the total number of population. Yeah, they are appointed on the specific work. They are appointed on a specific work for a short period. Not for the 20 years, not for the 30 years, 50 years. They are appointed for such period of time. Such period of time, so such type of human resource falls under the short term. Again, others shall we have? You can say that worker in rescuer. Yes. Rescuer or volunteer, etc. Yeah. When earthquake-like disaster comes in our places, or any other disasters comes when bomb exploded, or even in the present time, we are surfacing a vast disease, vast problems. That is the coronavirus. I think you better know. Yep. In this period, in this time, different peoples are appointed on a work to make the people's relief, to make the lifestyle of the people's relief, relaxed. At the time of earthquake, some peoples are appointed on the work to make the people relaxed, come out that hysterical situations and make themselves relaxed in their day-to-day life. They are appointed on the work not for the 20 years, not for 50 years, but for such period of time. So they are in the such, even such as a volunteer also. Yeah. If short term, long term is also. Okay. Long term. Now, such personnel, such human resources who are appointed on their work for the long period of time, for 50 years, 40 years, for example, civil worker, civil servant. You have better known if your father is working as a civil servant in different governmental office. They are not kept there only for 2 days, only for 5 days, only for 1 week, 2 weeks, but they are appointed on a certain post for some period, like 30 years, 40 years. Yeah, so that is the long term. Civil servant, and some others are just like a young banker, etc. Yep. Next one is sustainable. Now you will ask me, so sustainable here, only the development is sustainable. How we are talking about human resources also sustainable? Yeah, of course. Human resources also become sustainable when any person occupy certain types of skills and they work for their lifetime. If, for example, doctor, for example, we teacher, once we occupy a skill or the different qualities or the different knowledge, for the lifetime we are called as a teacher. We just transfer the message, whatever we have learned, to our disciple, means the students. Once doctor got a doctorate degree, they work for the lifetime. So here you can say doctor, teacher. These are the peoples, these are the human resource which comes under sustainable human resource. Yeah. So these are the classification of human resource on the basis of nature of work or the skills, or the basis of tenure of work. So this is you'll get next also, that is needs of human resource. Okay. Okay. Next thing. Okay, leave it. HRD. I think you will understood.